Buenas, gente. ¿Cómo están, señores? Muy buenas, gente. ¿Cómo están, señores? Vale, escucha bien. Pues un minutito para que empiece esto. Así que vamos a subir un poquito el volumen. Escucha bien. Pues un minutito para que empiece esto. Vale, así que vamos a subir un poquito el volumen.
Watch them all. You can turn off the stream right now. You can tune in for just your favorites. But anyways, we've got a ton of gameplay for you. Apex Legends is bringing a new weapon, a new mode, a new battle pass, and even a new legend. Battlefield 5 has tons of new maps to show off, plus some surprises.
Vale, está diciendo que se van a añadir a Apex nuevo mapa, nuevo leyenda, nueva arma.
And The Sims is unveiling a never-before-seen pack along with a few new surprises. And of course, in just a few moments, I'll be kicking things off with the latest on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Que empieza el E3. Bueno, si empieza el E3 y empieza EA.
So get ready, 'cause EA Play starts now.
Trailer, señores. Ah, creía que era trailer ya. Vamos a ponerlo por Twitter. Qué pintata tiene el juego.
What's up, EA Play? How are you, Los Angeles? Come on, Hollywood, that's what I like to hear. What's up, my fellow Jedi? I'm Greg Miller, and today we're talking Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We've been waiting so... You know what? We're talking about...
Que llevamos esperando mucho tiempo
We've been waiting so long for details on this game. I can't believe
para
it. Can you believe it?
develar detalles.
And we're finally here to help us.
Y que por fin estamos aquí para decirlos.
And the director of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Stig Asmussen. Everybody give it up for Vincent Stig. Come on.
Estos son los desarrolladores del juego. Que ahora pues eso, lo típico. Van a empezar a explicar un poquito cómo va todo.
Give me the hug, Vince. Let's get it going. Yeah. Please keep it going. They're making a Star Wars game. Guys, welcome to EA Play.
Bueno, bienvenidos al E3. A ver si pongo...
How are you feeling right now? No pressure. You're just about to announce maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest games of your lives.
I'm gonna let Stig answer this one.
You're supposed to answer this.
Off script.
So
Oh yeah, we're totally off script. They
So,
gave me cards. That was the dumb
officially off
idea.
script.
Nobody cares.
It's so awesome to be here. It's EA Play, it's E3, it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger than that.
Yeah, this is something that Stig and I have been envisioning for years, to see it come to life and be able to show you guys 15 minutes of
Vamos a ver 15 minutos de gameplay del juego.
uncut.
Sin cortes.
So everybody's anxious to see what this 15 minutes is going to be.
Yeah.
For somebody watching right now who's just a FIFA fan, they don't know anything. What is happening? What is this game all about, Vince?
This is a single-player action-adventure game.
Que es un juego de... Es un juego...
They're not dead, everybody!
Set post-Order 66 after the events in Episode 3, when all the Jedi were hunted down. Well, not all. Eliminated.
Se sitúa después de la Orden 66, cuando empieza todo el Imperio a cazar a los Jedi, pero dice no a todos.
Okay, so Cal's, like, this takes place maybe about 3 hours into the game.
Okay.
So Cal's built himself up. He's not a lowly Padawan anymore, but he's not a full Jedi yet. Sure.
Está diciendo que el protagonista no es un Jedi completo, entonces vamos a tener que ir desarrollando nuestros poderes.
This is an expert playthrough.
Okay.
So we're gonna see some really cool stuff.
He practiced a few times. 2 or 3, Blair? 2 or 3?
2 or 3 dozen.
It takes place on Kashyyyk, which is the Wookiee.
En Kashyyyk. Tiene lugar en Kashyyyk, el lugar de los Wookiees.
And it takes them here to Kashyyyk. And the Wookiees have been enslaved by the Empire, who's basically siphoning the planet for all its resources to build up the Imperial War Machine.
Vale. El protagonista trabaja encubierto en una de las instalaciones del Imperio para que no le descubran.
Let's do it.
Well, let's roll.
Would you like to kick it off?
Let's go!
Vamos directos a ver el gameplay. Ah, no, el gameplay no, el tráiler, creo. Ese es el menú principal. Empezar viaje. Alpha Game Footage. Vale, este es el gameplay ya. Han dicho que esto se sitúa más o menos 3 horas después del principio del juego. Más o menos. Hostia. Parece esto un... Parece esto el Assassin's Creed o el... ¿Cómo es este? Anda, Soy Guerrera, tú.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and then rush it to expand production.
We have to stop them.
Lo que decía que parece... Sube el volumen del stream. ¿Cuál de ellos? El del juego. Y me bajo el mío si quieres un poco.
Here you go, bud.
Gracias, tío, por...
These refineries double as brutal prison camps. We use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Watch yourself in there.
You hear that? Said he needs my help. Come on, buddy.
Vale. Creo que ya lo está, ya lo baja un poquito. Para que ya me he bajado mi volumen y he subido un poco el del juego. O sea, el del stream, coño. Lo que decía que es una mezcla entre Assassin's Creed y la serie... Joder, la saga esta, no me acuerdo ahora, tío. La de Nathan Drake, ¿cómo se llama? El sable láser. Tío, no me sale ahora el nombre de la serie esa, de la saga. Refinería Imperial. Se escucha bien. Eso, espérate, voy a silenciar un momento esto. Refinería Imperial. Sí, ahora parece que sí. Los soldados de asalto. Ahí está habiendo una especie de batalla, de lucha. Allá vamos. Vale, ¿se pueden devolver disparos? Sí que sí. Bueno, los soldados de asalto siguen igual de malos que siempre. La ha dejado paralizado, como Kylo Ren. Digamos que es la misma mecánica que Star Wars Battlefront 2, que con el droide y eso, que ibas tú, pues, lo ibas utilizando. Toma, droide. Muy sencillotes de matar parecen, y un poco estúpida la IA, ¿no? Parece, vamos. Los les cortan por la mitad. Yo pensaba que este juego iba a ser tan... no sé. Vale, como veis se van adquiriendo puntos de habilidad. Que pues ya sabéis que como somos un Padawan, aún tenemos que mejorar mucho nuestras habilidades. Y este es uno de los bosses, bueno, bosses, medio bosses, ¿sabes? Que también se mataba relativamente fácil. Que no son tan sencillos de matar, ¿sabéis? Oye, pero mola mucho el diseño y las mecánicas de juego, ¿eh? Mola mucho. Comemos, estamos comiendo palo que no veas. Toma. Como veis, no es un boss en plan súper exagerado. Mira su guerrera, tío. No me esperaba ya su guerrera. Tiene un poco de sentido. Tiene un poco de sentido por la época. Vale, eso parece que son tipo botiquines, que los tenemos ahí abajo a la izquierda, contados. Interfaz muy sencillita, de todas maneras. Una barrita con tus medicinas y después barras de salud para los otros y encima y ya está. Esto me parece interesante, vale, pues eso. ¿Ves como que les ralentizas o les dejan petrificados tipo Kylo Ren en el despertar de la fuerza? A Poe Dameron. Quienes hayáis visto Star Wars, pues sabéis de lo que hablo, ¿vale? Si no, pues estáis diciendo este chaval que dice. Tíos, ¿cómo se llama la saga de juegos del Nathan Drake, tío? Que no me acuerdo. Que se me acaba de pirar y le estoy viendo una especie de relación al juego este con ese juego, con esa saga de juegos y con Assassin's Creed, en plan por tema de plataformas y eso. ¿Cómo se llama esa saga de juegos? Parece que no nos quitan mucha vida los... Nos han metido bastante con el lanzallamas y casi no nos quitan nada. Ralentizamos los ventiladores. Estos tíos están haciendo Están haciendo insecticidas, ¿no? Chicos, los que estáis en el stream, por favor, ¿cómo se llama la saga de juegos en la que el protagonista se llama Nathan Drake? Que se me ha pillado por completo y no sé cómo se llama ahora. Qué bicho más asqueroso. Bueno, que nos come. Podemos lanzar el sable incluso. Interesante, la verdad. El del lanzallamas no nos quitó nada, pero este con un bocadito ya nos ha quitado bastante, Qué asquito de bichos, de verdad. Vamos a hacer una especie de salto o aproximación con la fuerza. Y parece que hay varios tipos de ataques. Uno pesado, otro ligero, otro punto de habilidad que los tenemos arriba a la derecha. No sé si lo habéis visto. Me está recordando mucho a Uncharted de eso. Gracias. Tu madre. Me está recordando mucho a esa saga de juegos. Está como recordando, ¿no? Ha cogido como los recuerdos y los está como procesando. ¡Hala! Otro bicho de estos que hace. Ay, que nos come. Qué pesado, tú. Que lo que decía, mientras este tío está por aquí También se pueden hacer una especie de finishers. Vale. Interesante. Se pueden escanear objetos, hay que encontrar pistas, investigar. Aparte de ser típico juego de Star Wars, de pegarse, matar a soldados, a los malos y sobrevivir y ser todo el bueno y tal, también es de plataformas, de escalar, investigar, y eso está guay, tío. Es un enfoque nuevo que le han dado al juego y está guay. Lo para. Pues lo para bastante tiempo, Para ser un padawan, este tío tiene buenas... Podemos ir escaneando cosas con el dron. Aquí están ciegos estos tíos, de verdad, pero si ha pasado delante vuestro. ¿Lo habéis escuchado? ¿Qué pasa, Winnie, tío? Dice, al menos tiene la altura, como Obi-Wan, que eso es un easter egg, no sé. Toma. Los soldados caen muy fácil. Tiene barra de... ¿Veis? Pues ralentiza el disparo, tú. ¿Cómo estás, Winnie, tío? Yo muy bien, aquí estamos. Acaba de empezar ahora mismo la conferencia de EA, del E3. Y estamos viendo el juego que van a sacar en diciembre, noviembre, de Star Wars, que es un juego en tercera persona, situado después de la Orden 66. No sé si está muy puesto en el tema de Star Wars, pero ahí tenemos otro boss. Bueno, boss, medio boss, ¿vale? Vamos a pegarse. Toma poco. Hay que acabar primero con eso, para que no te den por el culo. Toma. Está un poco mal de vida, La verdad que sí, que cuando supe del juego me emocionó bastante que hicieran esto. Además, lo que estoy viendo ahora me está molando. Mira los efectos en la ropa de quemadura del sable. Rebobina rápido para adelante y ponlo donde habla del Apex. Ahora lo pondrás después del Star Wars, viene Apex. Y después que venía más. Creo que después viene Battlefield incluso. Chewbacca. Oh. Ojo, ojo, ojo.
Visitation is not permitted.
Se lo cargan fácil, ¿no? Vale, parece que se acabó el gameplay, ahora es más modo de trailer. Vamos a pelear contra TST. Me ha molado ahora como he visto. Me ha molado.
Games play best on Xbox One.
What do we think? What do we think, EA Play?
Parece que le gusta a la gente de
Yes,
ahí.
that's what I wanted, the little boy. Guys, congratulations. That looks pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I have a
Se
million
están
questions, and I know we're
felicitando
short on
ahora.
time as always. I want to point out, though, in the Twitch chat, Gwyn96 says, that's frickin' cool. But he didn't use frickin'.
Está diciendo que está muy
How does
guay.
it feel to, I think, deliver, right? Like, you guys liked it,
Le
right?
está preguntando
I think I was
cómo
looking at the
es.
Twitch chat. There's a lot of people who liked it. Like, what does that feel like to finally show this game?
que
Oh,
cómo
it's
es,
great. I
qué
mean,
sensación
being
tienen
involved with this team,
al por
you
fin
know,
enseñar el
Stig and his team have done an amazing job. They've put so much of themselves into
Bueno,
this
que sí,
game. To
han
be able to be
hecho
involved in something like this is
grandísimo
just,
trabajo,
you know,
se
dream
han
come true.
esforzado
Yeah.
un montón.
Agreed. Huge
Hay
shout
mucha
out to
gente
the team.
detrás del juego, bla, bla.
Everybody
Thanks,
worked on-
guys!
everybody who busted their butts on the demo, but also the whole game. The whole game is coming together right now. So it's an amazing feeling. I'm just so proud
Que
to
es
be up here, and
un
I hope
sentimiento
that
increíble
Star Wars fans understand that we're really
que,
doing our best to
que
try to
esperan
honor
que
the brand.
los
I mean, I
fans de
think
Star Wars
from- you know, go ahead, clap now, I'm gonna
entiendan
stop
que
you.
han puesto todo su máximo
Whenever you want to
empeño.
clap for him, you clap for him. I think that's pretty evident from it. And I liked when we introed, you guys were talking about the fact that this is a skilled person playing it, right? We all see it and we think it looks awesome. What are we missing by not having our hands on the controllers? Like, what do lightsabers feel like?
I mean, it's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Que-
Because it looks like it's got weight to it and throwing it and catching it, right? Like, that's the impact I think I want from it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's really satisfying. I mean, the game itself, it's thoughtful combat, as Stig likes to call it. It's
Que
what
están
you saw was
diciendo que
a
el juego,
really good player.
Yeah.
Right.
las-
So you'll
Right
have
over
to
there
work up
again.
to
He'll
that.
give out
la
autographs
forma
after
de
this
lucha y
panel.
tal es muy gratificante.
So you can block, parry,
y
deflect.
satisfactorio.
Like, we want the combat to feel really good for people to go in and be able to like
ellos
be part
querían
of
hacer
that
que
and
el combate
size up the enemies where
se
when things
sintiera
feel
bien.
right. It feels really good.
Yeah, it's also about the enemy arrangements as well, like what enemies we're putting you up against, how you go
Y
in
que
and
también
use
se
your
trata
tools
mucho de los
to take them
enemigos
down.
contra los que te
But it's not
enfrentas.
just lightsabers; it's the Force as well.
Sure, well, that's
Que no
part
es
of this.
solo
You were talking to me
la
last
espada
night about
láser,
it, right?
también
This
la
thoughtful
fuerza.
combat. And the idea that when I watched the demo initially, my thought was, oh, these are canned animations, right? I'm doing a force grab and stabbing the guy, and that's all I hit R1 and that happened. That's not that way.
No, it's
right?
all freeform.
So, like, you can go back in and replay things and do it differently, or you and I would have different
Absolutely, and actually the enemies react to each other in different ways. You saw the flame troopers fighting
Vale.
against the spiders. You could sit as bystander and just kind of watch that fight if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get any skill points if you do that.
Vale,
and it's not
que
any
dice
fun
que
either.
no
It's
es
fun to watch
necesario, que no
sometimes,
es una,
but
It is.
it's a lot more fun to
una
play.
historia,
talk about the skill
digamos,
points. Are those going into the
lineal.
force
Bueno, a ver,
abilities?
lineal, no creo que me explico
Yeah,
mal.
so we're going to have the classic abilities.
Que
We're going
están
to
poniendo el
have
ejemplo, por
push,
ejemplo, de
pull.
los soldados
We've
de
got
asalto
what we
que
call
tenían
force
los
flip, which is
lanzallamas.
essentially double jump,
Nice.
which is
Que
nice
no es
because that's
necesario, por
something
ejemplo,
that makes
enfrentarse,
sense
pero
in
así
Star
no vas
Wars.
a
The
conseguir
Jedi actually
puntos.
doing
Te puedes
a double
enfrentar a
jump.
los enemigos de distintas
But we have
formas.
one
y
unique
cada
expression of the
enemigo
force that you saw in there,
reacciona
which
a
is
otros
slow, which is a
enemigos
little bit of the glue
de forma distinta.
between force push and pull.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. I think I thought you couldn't top my favorite moment in the demo, right? Where you come around the corner, grab the stormtrooper, force pull the stormtrooper, stab him, but when you force pull the stormtrooper and walked him into
Yes.
the bolt, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Veis que los,
That's one of my
hay
favorite. I think the
distintos-
first
los
time I
distintos
saw that, I
personajes
freaked out a little.
reaccionan
You actually
a
said it
los
better being the
ataques
demo.
de distintas formas.
Well, you did it. You delivered. Tell me about the enemies we are seeing there, right? Because that's one of those things I
Está
feel like
preguntando por los
we're
enemigos
talking
que
a
hemos
lot
visto en
about,
el
seeing
gameplay.
things a lot about, is we're running through the environment. You had different things. You had your normal stormtroopers. You had non-normal stormtroopers.
Yeah, and this is just a small portion of the game, by the way. So there's a lot more that we haven't
You're
shown.
saying
Que
that
but-
esto
isn't
solo
the
es
entire
una
game.
That is
muy pequeña
not-
porción
no,
del juego.
no.
But we got our classic stormtroopers. We've got the scout troopers
Que
who you
tienen
saw
los
equipped with
clásicos
kind of melee
Stormtroopers,
charged
los
weapon.
Scouts Stormtroopers,
We've
son los
got the
que veis
flame
ahí en la
troopers, but we
pantalla,
also have the
los
purge troopers
lanzallamas.
whose task is to basically hunt Jedi,
Yeah.
soften them up before the
Estos que
Inquisitors
son
come
los
in.
medio bosses.
And like we're seeing right here, right? Like this bad.
That's the
MF
purge
version.
trooper,
That's the-
yeah.
yeah.
El diseño
exactly.
espectacular
Like,
del tío.
so
New that the team created.
in.
Yeah.
There you go. Adding to the Star Wars lore. Wait,
How
we're pointing
great
at
is
one
that?
guy. Did he create it? Just that one man did?
Yeah.
It was a team effort. You led the charge.
El
Jordan did the
diseño del
concept.
tío es espectacular.
Good job, Jordan. Everybody, three cheers for Jordan. So we're going through, and you have these new stormtroopers. You have your fire troopers. You have one of my favorite droids of all time coming back,
The KX.
and then making me fight him.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Que traen de vuelta
I don't want to do that.
Oh, you do.
No.
a este
Trust me,
robot que aparece
you do.
en,
I do?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then talk
¿Cómo
about
se
the
llama?
other star of this
Eh,
15-minute demo, right? The new droid.
La película
BD1
esta de
is right
spin-off,
there.
que no
No,
me acuerdo
BD1.
cómo se llama.
BD1's in the audience, ladies and gentlemen.
Joder.
Thank you, BD1.
Rogue
He's
One.
adorable, as I'm sure you know.
Aparece
I
en esa
immediately
película,
want him as a
en
backpack.
Rogue
So
One,
just
¿no?
a heads
Sí
up
era.
if you're
Sí,
talking
sí.
to anybody in the licensing department.
All right.
Sí, es en Rogue One, vale.
We can make
What
that
does he
happen.
do in the
Aparece
game,
ahí
right?
y lo
Excuse
han
me,
vuelto
we're
a
hosting
traer
a You can keep it down
a
over there.
esta-
What are
a
the
al
traits? What are we
juego.
using as? Is he just flair? Am I using him for different
Well,
things?
Ahora están
like
hablando del
story-wise,
compañero del
he's
protagonista, que es
Cal's
el
companion.
robot,
Yeah.
que si alguno habéis jugado hasta
Explorer
World
droid,
Battlefront 2,
which is
que
perfect because Cal's on this
pues hace la
mission
misma
for survival that's
función que
taken
el
him to all
robot que
these
teníamos detrás
savage
de la
planets.
mochila.
BD sounds for Buddy Droid
Y
1.
bueno, nos hace un
which
poco
is-
pues eso.
That's
de
respawn.
linterna,
That's
Yeah, I
de
mean,
respawn.
it's-
I don't think I didn't notice the wall running either. I'm like, well, yeah, respawn
yeah.
made this game.
Para
Yeah, okay.
abrir
Definitely
los
inspired by BT,
compuertas.
but the name ended up sticking.
Yeah.
So, one of the cool factoids is his voice is authored by the legendary Ben Burt,
Oh, nice.
who did all the sounds,
Nos da vida,
main sound
como he
designer in the
visto.
original trilogy and
Yeah.
beyond.
El
But
escáner.
he can hack doors, computers, as we saw in there.
So just scan some stuff there.
Yep. Scan
Opening
the
doors.
environment for like environmental storytelling, learn more lore about the planet.
I saw him shooting out health packs. Is
Yep.
that a canned animation after a fight? Is it a button I'm hitting?
It's player input.
Okay.
Whenever
like
they
a
want,
cooldown on it?
whenever they
Dice
want, he will
que lo
eject the
de
stim
dar
pack.
la vida,
There's a
que no es
limited amount.
automático,
You
que
can
tú
find
tienes
more
que
over the
darle
course
las
of the game.
órdenes, evidente.
And you're actually in
Está
that
bien que lo
moment.
aclaren.
You're defenseless, so you got to choose wisely when you're going to do it.
Okay. We've seen the gameplay. Without spoiling stuff for me, what's going on in the story? Like, obviously, Cal,
está preguntando
I
ahora por
thought
la
he was going to be
historia.
way weaker
Sin
as a
que
Jedi. You know, just
diga
tell me the whole
spoilers.
story. What, A to B, Stig, how's it go? What's the ending?
Well, the
Actually, you know what? Stop. Full stop. I can't believe I've gone this long in the panel without asking. Is Watto in this game?
sorry, I can't say.
But that's not a no! Hashtag Watto 2019. I'll be
Me
retweeting
está
them all
preguntando
after
si
this panel.
Wado
Thank you
está
very
en
much.
el...
But what's going on in the story outside of Watto should be in it?
Well, you know, story's a really big deal to us. We've created this with Lucasfilm. We got to keep a really
Que lo han
tight
creado junto
lip
al
on it.
equipo de Lucasfilm.
So I
Nice.
can't. I don't really
Great
want to
panel.
go
It's
into
over.
too
Everybody
far.
go home.
Sorry.
I mean,
Que
yeah,
no pueden
the
decir mucho
story-
Gotta say
porque...
Okay.
que
I
no
know
pueden
one of the
decir
things a
mucho.
lot of people have been asking, right? I put up stuff on Instagram saying, hey, give me questions. Community wanted to know, this is Star Wars canon, right? You said-
Totally canon.
Okay.
Dice
Totally
que
legit.
Okay.
esto
This
es
is a real.
completamente
Cal's a
canon,
real
esta-
character.
Yeah.
You saw Guerrera in there.
Esta historia.
He's you know, obviously part of the Star Wars universe. Seer, Cal's mentor.
Yeah.
They're all going to live in other places.
Okay, that's great. Vince, how's that feel? No pressure.
It feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we have.
You act like it's so nonchalant. You're making a Star Wars game. It's canon.
Yeah, it's not
Le
nonchalant
está
at all. It's
diciendo que
amazing. Like I
el
said, I'm
presentador
just
que
like
parece como muy tranquilo,
shocked to be up
¿sabes?
here. I'm like,
Que está haciendo
I know, it's a big
un
deal to work with me,
puto
but it's
juego
okay.
de Star Wars y el
We've
tío
been
está
talking
como
about this for like 10 years.
Yeah.
so-
muy tranquilo. Me
The
ha gustado
other
de
big
multijugador,
community
no.
question
Este
I've seen a
juego
lot
es
is,
completamente
it's a Star Wars
campaña.
game, and Star Wars games in the past have allowed us to go light or dark. Is that a choice here?
No.
Okay, well.
Aquí no hay opción a
Why not?
elegir
Because.
camino de luz
No,
o
I think
camino de
it goes
oscuridad.
back to the fact that
Puedes
Cal's
elegir.
authentic
Que hay
Yeah.
and
juegos de Star Wars que
he
sí
has
puedes
to
elegir.
fill a certain role so he can be used in other places.
yeah, this is a Jedi story.
Well, that's the thing I appreciate the most, is that you guys are coming in and telling a story, right? Like, I think that's why so many of us are excited for it, is the idea that this is a Star Wars story that you
No sé qué
guys
has
have
hecho, pero te
something to
escucho
tell, something to
bajísimo.
say,
Vale, entonces me subo
and a lot
esto
of
un
walls to
poquito.
run on.
¿Será que a lo mejor también me escuchas
Vince, Stig, anything
el
you want to say to the fans before we let you go?
que he subido la voz del
I mean, just thanks for the support.
Del stream, o sea, del-
the energy here is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We're
Fantastic.
Greg showing us
Thanks
some
for coming
stuff
out.
del
online.
stream,
Like
no, del
everyone's
sonido del
reaction is
juego. Voy a
fantastic.
bajarlo un poco
Amazing,
si
amazing
quieres.
moment.
The team, badass. Thank you guys.
A ver si ahora me
for
escuchan
your
mejor,
hard
¿vale?
work. Now we just have to finish.
Si no, pues
Can't
me
wait
bajo
to
un
bring it
poquito
to
más
you
y ya está,
guys.
Si lo digo para que
There's so
escuchéis
much
mejor
more
el...
that you haven't seen
lo
yet. I
de
can't
allí
wait
que a mí.
to show you.
Believe it or not, there's so much more. There is more at the Microsoft conference tomorrow.
That's right.
Vince, Stig, thank you so much for coming out. November
you.
15th.
De
Can't
puta
come
madre.
soon enough. For those of you here at EA Play, the Respawn team has brought even more
¿Hueles a qué?
gameplay for you to
¿Y
check
tú?
out over in the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Theater. And for those of you at home,
Extended.
I was about to do a bit. For those of you at home,
Mira, siguiente Apex
Will stay
Legendito si te
tuned
quieres quedar.
for Apex Legends. What
Yeah.
you're looking for. Thank you for the yeah. I was like, that's the corniest joke I put in this thing. No one's gonna laugh.
Está
Everybody,
guay,
I'm
¿eh?
Greg Miller. Thanks everybody for watching. We got more EA Play for you now.
Puto melero. Bueno, pues esto ha sido el gameplay reveal de Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, I'm Tari for Star Wars! Let's hear it!
Ahora Me voy a poner en esto aquí.
Engaged, although that's actually a lie. It was
Ahora
engaged about
empezará...
3
Uy,
days.
esto no
Anyway,
debería
so
estar aquí,
big
pero bueno.
thanks to Vince and Stig for sharing that exciting deep dive into Star Wars
Que,
Jedi Fallen Order.
Esta es una pesada. Esta es la presentadora que tiene que venir aquí a hacer el paripé. Bueno, que este ha sido la presentación del gameplay de Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Ahora viene Apex Legends, como veis, y después Battlefield. Es media horita cada cosa. FIFA, Madden, eso no, eso lo dejaremos. Yo paso de eso, que nunca me ha gustado FIFA, salvo para jugar con mis amigos un ratillo. Y Madden, lo mismo. De hecho, nunca he jugado a Madden. Y bueno, y en los Sims 4 ya ni te cuento. O sea que el E3 este año es aire libre. O al menos la conferencia de EA es aire libre. No sé, pues les llega a llover y les jode todo. Vale. Pues vale, ahora viene entonces Apex Legends, que nos han dicho que van a presentar arma nueva. Vale, en Battlefield no va a sacar algo nuevo contra el COD Modern Warfare, nah, no creo. Sacarán, ya te digo, mapas, etcétera, como han dicho que iban a meter ahora bastantes mapas pequeños también para los 5 vs 5. Bueno, van a meter los servidores privados también, así que con eso ellos esperan hacer frente a COD, que no lo van a hacer frente. Te lo digo yo. Si COD hace las cosas medianamente bien, que es, no sé, y medianamente bien significa al nivel de el anterior Call of, por ejemplo. El anterior Call of lo hicieron medianamente bien. Vale, Apex. Apex, a ver si resucita este juego.
What's going on, everybody?
Bueno, este tío.
Welcome to EA Play
Hey, what's up,
2019.
everybody?
I'm so
My
excited
niggas.
to talk about Apex Legends here at EA Play. I'm professional esports commentator Alex Goldenboy Mendez. Now, everyone at Respawn
Y se llama él, se llama él mismo Alex Goldenboy, que es su alias Mendez.
Out there. We've got some big updates. That's right. I like that. Like that, baby. Bring that energy. We got some exciting details to share on Apex Legends Season 2, including a brand new weapon, a new mode, an improvise, you hear me? I'm improvising. An improved battle pass, a reveal of the 10th legend coming to the arena.
Van a meter un improve battle pass, en plan, o van a...
Dive right into the hot zone. Take it away, Jay.
No sé si es que ha dicho que van a mejorar el pase de batalla o si van a venir. Mira los cosplays. Dios, están guapísimos, los cosplays. Mira Grace, tú.
But for those of you at home, don't miss your chance to jump into our legendary hunt event. Check it out.
Vale, es el Hunt Event, las skins estas que son más guays. Legendary Hunt.
Legends can compete to enter an all-new Apex Elite queue. Complete challenges for exclusive cosmetics.
Vale, eso está bien.
Earn XP and battle pass boosts.
Hacer desafíos para conseguir cosméticos, eso está bien, que no solo vayan a pagar, ¿vale? Vale, un nuevo juego, o sea, un nuevo modo, un medio competitivo. Boom. Marcha por mi sobre, bebé. Luego me resumen. Vale, perfecto. Ok. Uf, qué guapas las skins estas, ¿no?
During the event, all Battle Pass owners will receive the
Oye, están
free
guapísimas,
legendary
Gracias,
Armored
Dito.
Prey R301. Hit level 15 on your Battle Pass, and you'll also earn the legendary Night Terror Wraith.
You know what I look like. Come find me.
Every day, Legends can also earn an entire Battle Pass level for your first top 5 finish of the day.
Vale, que ganas un nivel entero
And
si
we're
quedas entre
doubling
los 5
down with our
primeros.
first ever double XP
Uf,
weekend.
doble
From
XP,
June
loco.
7th to June 9th,
No las
earn
tengo, tío.
double XP on both your base and Battle Pass progression.
La verdad es que... qué duro.
Throughout the event, be sure to keep an eye on the rotating store for new exclusive legendary hunt cosmetics.
Que es que de Apex, tío, dejé de jugar tanto como al principio, tío, porque no metían
As the
nada nuevo.
legendary hunt won't last forever. Good luck, Legends.
Pum. Pues le vamos a dar entonces.
That's right. Until June 18th, you can jump into the Legendary Hunt, our limited time event that features the
A ver qué
debut
nos
of our elite
enseñan.
queue, exclusive challenges you can unlock, and some killer skins and more. Also,
Mirar esta
this
tía de
weekend is
aquí.
double XP weekend, so there's
Esta
lots
de
of
aquí.
great reasons to jump in.
Se está
The
muriendo.
community really brought it since this event launched, and it's
Estás
awesome
diciendo
to see
vida,
the best duke
mátame,
it
por
out.
favor.
Back to you, Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for that. Appreciate it. All right. That was season 1. Who's ready to talk about season 2? I like
Season
that.
2,
So, you know, listen, I play this game every day. It's one of my favorites, and I did this like right before the show started. That's how much I play this game. And you know, I'm going to jump back in when we finish up. But first, I do want to talk about season 2. We've got the first details
Vale.
here.
Primeros
And
detalles de
joining
la
me, we
season
got
2.
Drew McCoy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, we've been so patient for that beautiful, beautiful content.
Yes.
What do you have for us today?
Well, it's coming.
Okay.
First and foremost.
Content is coming. Confirmed. You heard it here first.
Le
So,
pregunta,
season
¿me
two,
puedes dar detalles? Y
it's coming
dice, sí,
July 2nd, and it's
viene.
called Battle Charge.
Hay
All
detalles,
right,
simplemente.
So Battle Charge will be coming out. What can we expect, though, when this new season drops?
Yeah, so as we announced when we launched the game, we're taking a seasonal approach. So we're trying to cram as much into the launch of Season 2 as possible with some other stuff along
Vale.
the way. But what you can expect
Ahora
from the
os
launch
hago un
is
resumen de todo.
a new legend, a new weapon,
Nueva
a new way
leyenda,
to play the game,
nueva
perhaps a
arma,
map event. And a lot
map,
of this has been
eventos
done
de
through
mapa,
a lot of the
un
feedback from the
nuevo,
community. We're
un nuevo
also
modo de
changing
juego.
up some of the meta balance of weapons to try and buff up some of the weaker weapons and bring a lot of cool
Cambios
stuff
a las
to it.
armas.
Okay. All right. It's a lot. It's a lot. We're going to talk about a good portion of it here, but let's talk about that sweet new content because Season 2 is bringing a new weapon to the fight, and today
arma.
we're excited to show it to you. So let's just go ahead, roll the clip.
Show it.
Trailer de la nueva arma, gente.
They usually carry rare platforms. I am taking fire, friends.
Una especie de famas, ¿no? ¿Cómo suena eso, no? Dios. ¿Y ese cargador?
Good job, me.
El Star. Experimental. Ah, sí, no puede rellenar armas, claro, es una de las armas estas legendarias. La gente viene en los estos del enemigo. O sea, joder, en los paquetes. Boom. Battle Charge.
There you have it, the All-Star, man. I remember getting slapped by this gun in Titanfall 2, so pretty excited to see this one make it into the fold in the arena. Seems really powerful. So tell me more about its place in the entire weapon loadout for Apex Legends.
Yeah, so the L-Star's new, it's coming, launch of Season 2. It's actually a care package weapon because it's so OP.
Vale, dicen que
it's
está
just amazing,
muy OP
but,
y que por eso solo está
yeah,
en
well, you know, it's
las...
like the master for the Kraber. It's,
en los
it's
suministros.
incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
And being a care package
Que es muy
weapon
poderosa.
doesn't use any of the existing ammo on the ground, so whatever you get with it
Que
is
no
what you
hay
got.
I also
más
noticed, too,
munición de
it
la que tiene,
shattered
la que
through doors.
lleva
Yeah, it can open
cuando
doors.
la
So
coges.
like
Yeah.
melees, grenades, and now
Now the
L-Star.
L-Star.
Wow, okay, so that is pretty sizable. Now, what other changes are going to be coming to weapons, because this may seem
Cambios
very
en
nerd, but
armas.
I'm a huge fan of hop-ups. I'm all about Prowler with my switch fire. That's my jam.
Yeah.
What are you bringing me?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, there's going to be some meta changes to the weapons. We're trying to bring up some of the weaker weapons.
Que van a
And
tratar
then,
de
yeah,
alzar
there are 2 new
las
hop-ups coming. Not really going to say what they are
las
yet.
nuevas
guys gotta
armas que
wait for
quieren
season 2,
alzar
but,
o
there is a chance
bufear
that
las
maybe a
armas más
memeable weapon
débiles.
named after an African country is usable.
Is usable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps.
All right, perhaps. I mean, that is yet to be seen. We'll have to see if that's going to be a reality. All right, cool. So we're starting out hot with that L-Star light machine gun. We also have the Battle Pass. And,
El Battle Pass.
you know, when you guys first spoke about the Battle Pass, you said that it was a learning experience. What's different this time around for Season 2?
¿Qué es lo diferente del Battle Pass que van a meter al que pusieron en la Season 1?
The content was fairly underwhelming for players, so we've been taking that in. We've been getting all sorts of data from
Eso es muy
people
bueno
buying
lo que están
skins to
diciendo
what they
ahora.
equip on their characters or weapons.
Ellos son
And so
conscientes de que el
we've
Battle
taken
Pass
this
ha
learning and
decepcionado a
put it
mucha
in Season
gente
2
y que no ha
Battle
sido
Pass.
lo bueno
So
que
first
ellos
off the
querían.
bat, it's challenge-based now instead of essentially time-based. So you'll get daily and weekly challenges, and they stack if you don't play for a while. So you can come back after a month
Desafíos
and
diarios y
try and knock them all out
semanales.
on the weekend and
Genial.
level up really quick. Ultimately, this does mean leveling to level 100 is a lot quicker than in Season 1.
Subir
we're
de nivel
also
es mucho
getting
más
rid of all
rápido,
the,
gracias,
badges
porque
and
hola.
stat trackers taking up space throughout the leveling process. And we are inserting 3 entirely new content types into the Battle Pass, which we will talk about later. And there's a lot more skins in it, and there should be enough
Skins.
crafting medals by the time you hit level 100 to craft your very own legendary of your choosing.
Hombre,
Alright.
y que vamos
I
a
like
poder
that.
utilizar
Okay.
las,
A lot of value
los
for that Battle
fragmentos que
Pass.
nos daban,
Yeah,
que no sabíamos para qué se
sounds very
utilizaban,
exciting. All right,
pues
and
los vamos a
now,
poder utilizar
you
para
know,
craftear
talking about Apex,
skins
that's
legendarias.
6 skins. What skins do you have for me today?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, I think our skin game is being upped pretty significantly. You can see that with the Wraith skin specifically from the Legendary Hunt event. But we got 4 legendary skins in the Battle Pass. So we have 2 characters,
4
2
skins
weapons.
legendarias en
So
el
for
Battle
Caustic,
Pass.
he's got the Prince of Darkness skin.
Mola.
And for Octane, we're doing the Jade Tiger. I think we're, yeah. you can see
Mira
there's,
que
Prince of
Oscar
Darkness right
Aviles,
there.
¿qué tal, tío? Oscar,
And
¿cómo
then
estás?
there is a skin for the Spitfire called the Intimidator. And the R301 is
Hostias.
getting 2 skins, actually.
Uf,
So
la
the Iron
carabina.
Rampage at level 100.
Okay.
And then there's a golden version as well.
Oh, man. Do you see that, by the way? Do you see
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
That looks insane.
That's sick,
That looks
eso es lo que digo
insane.
yo.
All right. Now,
Están
another
muy
question
guapas,
that the community is having, they're just dying to have answered. New ways to play. Elite Q was awesome.
Yep.
I think it's like one of the coolest additions for Apex Legends. What else?
Yeah, so when we designed Apex Legends, we really wanted it to have kind of a competitive core to it. This is a game
Vale,
that's
están
meant to be
hablando del
played over
nuevo
hundreds
modo
of
de
hours and
juego.
mastered, really deep learning
Es
experience.
un modo competitivo.
And so the Elite Q is our first step towards getting to a higher competitive stage.
Okay.
And so Season 2, I'm really, really, really stoked to announce we have a ranked mode coming.
Rank mode.
Rank mode, eso es
Alright.
competitivo,
So
o el
ranked
ranked
mode,
de
you'll
Rainbow
progress
Six.
through 6 tiers if you're good enough. You will cap out if you are garbage tier like myself.
Don't worry, we'll be in
6
Wood Division
niveles.
together.
Yeah, you and me, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Wood.
what's up.
Wood 3, I think.
Wood 3,
Yeah,
Wood 3
we'll get there.
division.
Yeah, so it goes from bronze all the way up to Apex Predator, and it's using
Va de bronce a
special
Predador de
matchmaking for each
Apex.
of the tiers.
En
So
vez de
the
ir,
higher
yo
you
que sé,
get, you'll probably
diamante,
have some
platino,
longer
cualquier
matchmaking
cosa.
times, but it's because we're trying to find the best possible match for you. And then throughout the season, you'll be hopefully gaining tiers, and then at the end of the season, you'll get rewards based on where you ended
Wow.
to show off for the next.
Perfecto,
Ranked
me parece
mode coming to
increíble.
Apex Legends.
Es
Yeah,
tipo
it's gonna
Food
be
Champion,
awesome.
vas a estar toda la
Alright.
season jugando en
Alright,
racket y
alright.
dependiendo de dónde
I'll be
acabes
honest
te van a
with you,
dar
I'm gonna be all up in that. It's gonna be
recompensas.
sick. I can't wait. I am legitimately concerned, as I mentioned, either be the first
Sí
Wood
que
Division
tocará
player,
volver a
which
jugar
isn't
al
even in it,
Apex.
or Plastic Division.
Plastic's good.
Yeah, so
Step up.
that's gonna hurt.
La división de
but dude,
plástico.
thank you so much for sharing all these details, man.
Hey, man.
Guys, Drew, ladies and gentlemen. from the
Tiene buena
Respawn
pinta.
team.
No vamos a mentir.
All right,
Tiene
now,
buena pinta.
here's the thing. I'm a Lifeline main. It's a fact. You are too.
Yep.
Respect that. Any Lifeline mains in the house? Lifeline mains? All right, but that might change when the new season drops. That's right, because Jay, give the people what they want. We want to know
El
who
reveal.
is 10th
Venga.
legend joining
La nueva
the
leyenda.
arena. What do you have?
It's my pleasure, Golden Boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The 10th legend joining the Apex Legends Arena is Watson.
Watson, ¿vale? Todos sabíamos ya que era Watson, ¿vale? Porque lo habían
To
dicho.
help us get to know our latest legend a little bit better, our team put together this touching illustrated short. Let's check it out.
My dearest Natalie, as I write this letter, it's the middle of the night in late summer. An hour ago, you cracked the equations necessary to power the force field. You
Hostia.
showed me up tonight.
Tiene algo que ver con la electricidad.
Magnificent daughter. And I couldn't be happier or prouder of that. I always knew you were special, but never did I fathom that the little girl who taught her staffed Nazi multiplication tables would grow up to master quantum.
¿Qué es eso
laser
que se está
mechanics.
encendiendo?
I have
Parece una
assured
especie de
the Silicon
circuito, ¿no?
that the modified containment force field will be operational in a month's time, and it's all thanks to you.
¿Qué es esto? Parece la estrella de la muerte, tú.
I may be just a doddering old fool trying to hold on to mon bébé a little while longer before he loses her to adulthood. But I do see you. I see the strong, brilliant, wonderful young woman you've become. And I know when the day
Uy,
comes,
qué
I'm no
rollazo.
longer with you.
Están soltando.
You are going to be just fine. The games will be brilliant because you are brilliant. My daughter can and will do anything she wants in this life because she is the smartest woman in the frontier.
Como veis, tiene aquí en el hombro algo, un símbolo de electricidad.
Papa.
Así que tiene algo que ver.
I did it, Papa. I hope wherever you are, you're cheering for me.
Bueno, vale, pues al final no sabemos de qué va.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Watson
La
joining
verdad,
the
lo de las
arena,
historias de los
and
personajes hay
joining me
veces
now,
que se les
we
va mucho la
have the
cabeza.
three gentlemen who brought her to life. Griffin, Will, and Tom. Thank you so much for joining us here.
El chino de en
Wow.
medio me hace una
So
gracia.
I mean, Bob was up to the chat, man, because that was the feels right there. Hit me right.
El chino,
right
bueno,
in the-
asiático.
But Griffin, we'll start with you, bud. You're
Asiático que a lo
one of
mejor
the
es
legend
americano, digo
designers,
rasgos
and
asiáticos,
I'm
simplemente.
curious on the approach that you guys took toward making Watson a character that has impact in the arena.
So Watson really started as a conversation between a friend of mine and I, who he's an engineer, and he has this really methodical, interesting way of taking really complex problems and systematically solving them. And so I kind of thought, what would it be like if we took the sort of the defensive complexity of Apex and introduced a character that could really create an
Vas a poder
ecosystem
poner
in
con
which
una
you
especie
can
de
survive
barrera.
the really aggressive third-party meta, all of that stuff. So the idea behind Watson really is that if you plan and you sort of adapt to the environment, you really know the map, and
Se recarga
you work
bastante
closely
rápido la
with your
habilidad,
team,
como
that you
veis
can
de abajo, la
really,
última.
create these strong defenses that
A ver qué es.
that people are going to really have to think about in terms of how they push on you and that sort of thing. So the
Tiene cara de
current
irte fuma.
meta of I hear gunfire and I hit it as hard as I can, you know, with Bangalore, Wraith, Octane, all of those. We're trying to sort of bump that meta a little bit and make
Y le
it so
encierra,
that
tío.
this more stanced RTS kind of play style has breathing room.
Yeah, you're trying to provide like options for the
Hostia.
players.
Yes.
Right?
A
'Cause
ver.
you want to be able to play that hyper aggressive approach,
¿Qué hace?
whether you're running like a composition that contains like
No
a
veo
typical
qué
one, which
hace,
would
que
be
no
like
me
a Pathfinder,
interesáis.
Wraith,
Quiero ver
and a
qué es lo que
lifeline
pasa.
for that support.
¿Qué es lo que
You
hace la
can-
habilidad?
You can play into a composition like this, and they kind of counter one another. So that,
Por
that's
cierto,
gonna
Winnie,
be
ya voy
really
a
fun.
volver
We're
a
gonna dive
Battlefield.
into
Me
the
está llamando
abilities and
mucho el
everything,
tema de los nuevos
that she does,
mapas
'cause let me
y...
tell you, it's insane. Now, as far as the look and feel, my favorite part about Apex Legends is that the characters, the legends themselves,
Está hablando de sus
they
gustos
stand
personales
out.
ahora, por eso no lo estoy
When you're
traduciendo.
looking from far away, you see the silhouette and you know exactly who it is that you're about to engage with. What were some of the complexities in bringing a character like Watson to life?
Está hablando de cómo han creado el personaje, pero físicamente, no cómo han llegado a esa idea de las electricidades.
We were given a specific set of skills that she would be using, abilities from Griffin, and that's kind of all we had to go off of. So we had to, Heath did a great job of like bringing it all together, giving her a sort of a grounded aesthetic, she had to look like she was using electricity.
El diseño está muy bien, a mí me gusta mucho, sobre todo esto de aquí. No sé si esto es una sombra o es de verdad algo de la cara, pero
making her stand. You have to be
las
able to read
bobinas detrás están
who
muy
she is
guays.
from different distances. From there, all right. From there, you can really go in and sculpt all the details out and work with the animators to really bring her to life, give her personality.
Tiene buena
in
pinta,
everything that
pero
she does
claro,
with her abilities
es
and that
un
too.
personaje.
Yeah, and there's some really cool stuff there as well.
Uy,
Every
con las
part that
dilataciones,
Watson,
madre mía.
she takes out an item in her kit. It's actually like on her person.
Oh, yeah.
You see it happen.
Yeah, and
Es
those are
como
all very
un personaje
meticulously
que va a ser
designed by
muy
the concept
situacional,
artist
o sea que es que
and then modeled
no...
out in 3D. So yeah, it's all
Yo qué sé,
functional
que no
in the world. Yeah.
So now you
No sé.
get to the gameplay, the look, but the story. You know, because you got to hit us in the feels, right? Like super hard, and you
Que es
just
como,
did that.
o sea, mientras me están disparando
Watson's backstory,
dos
who
equipos,
she
yo voy a
is.
estar poniendo los
Let's
palitos
dive
para que
deeper.
no me vengan a atacar.
Kind of
¿En serio?
different from the way we usually do things, because usually it's very collaborative and we're creating the character at the same time, all the different departments, and we're working together. Watson was different. She was already designed and drawn when I got her. And one of the great things about working at Respawn is they encourage us to create characters that are non-traditional and that are characters you haven't seen in video games before, and to kind of branch out and see what else, you know, what other kinds of people can we represent out there. And so Watson is a very different character than I've ever seen in a video game, at least. And everything is based off of what these guys created. I mean, it's all, every single part of her backstory is connected somehow
Sí, las
to either her
animaciones y
abilities
es todo
or
muy
her
bien.
look.
And now, it was something that kind of stuck out to me. So,
Vale, así que se
am I
conecta
correct
unas
in
con
assuming
otras.
that Watson played a big role in the arena itself?
Yes, so Watson and her father actually invented the ring.
Okay.
And so she grew
Está
up
diciendo que dentro de
in
la
the
historia,
arena, literally in the arena when they were building it.
que
And
dentro
we're
de la
gonna start to- you're
historia,
gonna see with
el
Watson and moving
padre
forward,
de
we're gonna start
Watson
to build the
y
lore of
ella
this world a
construyeron
little
la
bit.
arena donde se
You're going to
lucha.
find out who created the games. They mentioned the Syndicate in there, so we'll talk about the Syndicate down the road. You're starting to build more and more of a universe.
Yeah.
Which is great.
So she's in the arena, so all the legends must know her.
Oh yeah, she was their kid sister basically. She was always hanging around the arena, and she got to know all the legends and got to watch all of them. She's not a mercenary. She's not a soldier. You know, her role is of support. And so,
Están hablando un poquito de la historia de la tía, que la verdad no
everybody
me
loves
interesa
Watson.
mucho y no
She's
voy
the one
a
person that could
traducirla
probably
porque...
unite all the legends together.
Including Caustic.
Caustic respects her. She's a scientist.
Okay.
She's an engineer.
Okay, so like
so
was
he
a strong
respects
word
her.
for Caustic.
Yeah, I don't know if Caustic likes anybody.
Okay,
He likes
that's
that,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair. Well, yeah, that's super cool. I mean, blown away by this character so far. Now, I mentioned before we're going to talk about the abilities, because when you revealed these to me, I was floored, jaw-dropping, and a lot of people online were kind of like guessing as to like what it would be, and I'm very happy to see that a lot of them, some had the right idea, but for the most
Cuando
part,
digan algo interesante lo traduzco, no os preocupéis,
what
pero
she's
es que ahora
capable
están
of
hablando
doing
de historia del
is
personaje y eso y
ridiculous. So
no...
let's just talk about the active. First thing, defenses.
Yes.
Talk about
So the Watson has more interrelated abilities than probably
Ahora sí que
any
está
other
hablando de las
current character
habilidades.
we have. You really need to understand how they all interact. The fences, you can place 12 nodes, and you can use these in any permutation
Madre
you
mía,
want. Part
puedes
of why
poner
we
12 de
sort
estas
of,
cosas tú.
went with her being such a brilliant electrical engineer is because we really wanted to reinforce both mechanically and thematically how creative the player can be with these. Basically, we're just giving you free reign to place these however you want and figure out.
Estaría guay que lo hubieran puesto solo un arma y una
I
leyenda.
don't know if that was intentional. So
Una
when
tomadura
your
de pelo.
teammates go through, it shuts
Yeah,
down.
it shuts off, so-
if I'm downed and they run through the gate, does the gate deactivate?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different interactions, a lot of different ways that you can interact with the gates with other characters. The ultimate is, we call it an interception pylon. It shoots down bombardments, incoming grenades, stops arc star spam.
Ah, vale. Es como un
and
Jagger.
It charges your team's shield. And it also, if Watson's cooldown is slower when she's away from the pylon, but when you're near the pylon, it supercharges your tactical, so you get fences faster. So if you drop it down, it's a permanent structure until it's destroyed, and that allows you
lo que
to
hace
build
es que,
these large fortresses
todo
very
el
rapidly. You can
tema
use
de
that for
granadas,
defending, for flank control on
arcos,
offensive
granadas
squads,
de
for going up on a
incendiarias,
tower and
las
fencing
para.
it off.
Además
And then the
rellena el
passive
escudo de tus
is that
compañeros.
ultimate accelerants give you your ultimate, 100% ultimate charge. And so if you save up ultimate accelerants over the course of the match. That allows you to place more pylons, and it means that you don't have to play conservatively as Watson as long as you save up ultimate charges. You can keep moving with a highly mobile squad. You can play offense, defense, support, however you feel like the fences and the pylon are most effective to whatever comp you're playing.
So what you're telling me here is that Lifeline mains do not need to continuously hold ultimate accelerants anymore.
We felt like we needed to
rejoice. That's right. We did it, people.
Vale, lo que hace es para todo el tema de granadas, arcos, granadas de incendiarias, las habilidades definitivas de Bangalore y Gibraltar. Rellena el escudo de tus compañeros y además te hace que tu habilidad no principal, la secundaria, la que haces con se te recargue más rápido.
I'm even thinking about like compositions and how like it could work out. You know, maybe for any Gibraltar mains out there, maybe you find a little. No one cheered for that. Feels bad, man. Maybe there's like a little synergy there that can be created. There's a lot that can be done.
Bueno, eso sí que me gusta. El tema de la definitiva está guay. Porque por ejemplo, la esta de Gibraltar y eso a mí es que me parece un coñazo, la de Gibraltar y Bangalore.
You know, they're very distinct. They stand out.
Perdón, es que estoy bebiendo todo el rato, pero es que estoy con resaca, tío. Salí ayer y estoy con
really
resaca.
like when a player saw them, they knew exactly what it was. Not to kind of catch them off guard, so to speak, to make it really stand out in the arena.
Yeah, again, silhouette's everything. You got to make it stand out, and it has to look like it lives in the world. That it's something that she can use, and that lives on her body as well. She's able to.
Vale, y como veis, justo en la pantalla de detrás han puesto justo antes ese mismo gameplay y parece que también ha hecho un rework a Bloodhound, que sí que lo necesitaba.
And we had to test it out. We tested it out. We played in-game, or in-house, and make sure it reads well.
And these guys do a tremendous job of it too. I'm like, I need like a post with electricity that goes between.
Este tío es como muy, no sé, está así todo el rato, ¿sabes? En plan.
Vague, hand wavy.
Yeah, everything about it has clearly been thought out.
Un poco raro.
This legend is going to be incredible.
El de la izquierda de todo, el de la camiseta de Apex.
You guys excited, Watson? That is nutty.
A todos esos les han pagado porque no están ilusionados con Watson.
Today, we've covered a bunch here. We've seen a new weapon. We've gotten a new mode, the latest legend, and the new battle pass for season 2. So, let's recap all the amazing Apex Legends action that we've seen here today.
Bueno, vamos a... Están resumiendo todo lo que han visto. Vamos. Vale. El... Watson, la arma, los... Lo veis, ¿no? Como para todas las... ¿Qué ha sido eso?
I'm not gonna let you off that easy, Drew. What was that?
What was what?
What was that? You saw the giant thing on the screen in the eyeball. What was that?
All right.
Can you tell me?
Well, let's just say that. Well, no. But let's just say this: we got perhaps a couple of big things coming into Kings Canyon at the start of season 2.
Okay.
So.
Van a haber cambios en el
over
mapa.
the next month, see what you can find out.
So if I were to like ask you, you know, after we're done with this, are you like gonna give me the cold shoulder? Or are you actually gonna tell me?
There's no way I can tell you. Sorry.
Yo, man, I'm just holding L's all day.
Dragón de Cale.
This is not fair. Well, Drew, thank you so much, man. Guys, Apex Legends Season 2. Let's go. July 2nd could not get here soon.
No sé si te parece una tomadura buena, pero bueno, oye, a mí no me decepciona. Que te den cuenta que este juego lleva 4 meses o 5 meses. Bueno. Battlefield.
Start earning those amazing exclusive skins. I'm Golden Boy. It's been a blast talking Apex Legends with you all here today, and I'll see you in the arena. Peace.
And I see you in the arena. Peace. Dun 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 dun. Pum 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 pam pam. Vale, ahora viene Battlefield. Que la verdad sí que tengo ganitas de ver Battlefield. En 2 minutos empieza. Vale, chicos. Dame un momentito porque quiero cambiar esto. Y así podemos estar aquí hablando tranquilamente mientras me veis esta carita preciosa. Pero más de cerca, ¿sabéis?
That's right, you just saw a ton of new info on Apex Legends Season 2, including a new battle pass, first details on ranked mode, and the official reveal of the newest legend, Wattson. I'm Greg Miller here at EA Play, where gamers are getting a chance to test drive the newest legend right now. Stick around.
Con resaca.
Julia Hardy and Adam Freeman giving us the dirty details on Battlefield 5, including looks at a ton of new maps, exciting updates, and details on a new theater of war. All that's moments away, so keep it locked.
Nuevos mapas en Battlefield, nuevas armas. A ver si despiertan ya Battlefield porque vaya tela. Vaya telita el Battlefield. Ay. Un momento que estoy haciendo unas cositas y ya empieza. En 45 segundos empieza. Nice. Vale, ya está. Así ya se ve lo que escribís. Se viene. Qué pesada es esta tía, que más me cae.
Hey, welcome to the Battlefield 5 show live from EA Play in Hollywood. Let's hear it.
Nadie le hace
And
caso.
today we've got
No
a
tiene
ton
gracia.
of new info on some of the great updates coming to Battlefield 5 in 2019. But don't just take my word for it. My co-host, he reads all of your tweets, and I do actually mean all of them. It's a little bit creepy and weird. Battlefield Community Manager Adam Freeman, what have you got for us, Freeman?
Oh, thanks, Julia. Now, I may be a member of the Battlefield team, but as you know, I'm a fan. I know you guys are fan too, and you're going to love what we've got to you today. So, over the next half hour, we're going to be bringing you content that's coming to you over the next few minutes. We've heard what you want, so today you're getting your first look
¿Hora y
at a
media o
ton
solo
of
media hora?
new multiplayer maps. Features we know you've been screaming out for, and the arrival of a new theatre of war that's coming to Battlefield 5 this fall. So, when Chapter 4 Define the Odds drops, it's
Tienen cara de
bringing so
pegar
much
una...
cool stuff.
Ala,
So let's get to
cabrón,
it.
¿cómo dices
Over to you,
eso?
Julia.
Thanks, Adam. That's right. Let's wait no longer and tear the
Qué burro
plastic of our
eres.
first new map, Marita. Let's check it out.
Venga, Marita. No mapa de Battlefield.
Greece continues. On the Marita map, Allied forces are making a last stand to halt the Axis army sweeping through the region. You'll deploy on a sloping mountain ridge and within the tight streets of a rural town.
Me gusta el tema urbano.
The Allies control the town, but Axis troops are already on its
Me
fringes.
recuerda a Italia, no sé por qué. Uf, la Tommy.
The road down into the village is crucial, and you must fight to hold here or risk losing control of
También
the
se pasa, creo que también se va a poder jugar arriba del castillo.
nearby, with a close proximity to other key locations, so keep an eye out for them. Marita is an infantry-focused map, where all 4 soldier classes will be able to shine. Tanks and aircraft will stand aside for intense infantry gunfights.
Vale,
and
es
sneaky
un...
flanks in the cobbled streets.
Es
Hills and multi-story homes
un mapa
lead
sin,
to unique
sin
vertical
vehículos.
gameplay. Stay alert in this steep environment as the Battle of Greece rages on.
Pues yo aquí dejaría los tanques, por ejemplo, aviones, por ejemplo, bueno. Pero tanques con tanta destrucción y tal debe ser la hostia.
To help give us even more details on Marita, please welcome Ryan MacArthur from DICE. Yeah. So thanks for coming out, Ryan. So obviously
Desarrollador le
Marita
dice.
looks amazing. What was the map's inspiration?
Well, I think the team in LA that put this together, and they built the Mercury.
Bueno, gente, creo que lo vamos a dejar aquí porque tampoco hay mucho más que ver. Lo de los mapas, pues la verdad que si lo van a enseñar, si lo enseñaran rápido sí me quedaría, pero como van a estar aquí un rato explicando, lo vamos a dejar, ¿vale? Nada, espero que os haya gustado. Si es así, porfa, podéis dejar vuestro like, suscribiros, lo que queráis. A mí me ayudáis un montón haciendo cualquiera de las dos cosas. Y nada, chicos, nos vemos a la próxima. Un saludo a todos. Chao.